The FDA just recently banned red dye number 3. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Omar Awan. I'm a physician, senior public health contributor for Forbes, and MedPage Today columnist. What does this mean for public health? Red dye number 3 being banned. Well, first of all, the FDA has been considering this ban since 2022, so for the last 2 to 3 years, and topical medicines and cosmetics have already been banned and they cannot use red dye number 3, but the FDA has allowed this dye to be present in foods and even medicines. So red dye number 3 is seen in many thousands of different foods, things like, candies, fruit snacks, sodas, baked goods. It's even in medicines, things like Pepto-Bismol, cough syrup, and the list goes on and on. So why did the FDA ban it now? And what does this mean for public health? Well, this is a good thing for public health. And the reason why is because, studies have shown that red dye number 3 can actually result in hyperactivity in kids, potentially triggering ADHD. And more importantly, it's been shown in mice to cause thyroid cancer. And the FDA is not allowed to, have any additive or, have be in the market, especially if it causes cancer. So, this is a potential carcinogen. And it's very important that, the FDA did this. And what does this mean for public health? Why is this so important and critical? Well, for one thing, it's banning a potential carcinogen that many of our children use on a daily basis. So it's protecting children's health. Why would we want our kids to be taking a potentially dangerous substance that's in food? The other thing that's important about this is that it promotes awareness of health and food, and particularly food. Many of us are health conscious, and this is going to make people even more health conscious about some of the things and some of the substances that are in foods. And particularly when we consider how important food is for overlying health and underlying health. The decisions we make with what we eat drive obesity, drive diabetes, and so many medical conditions and chronic medical conditions. So the more awareness there is, the more likely we are to all stay healthy. And the other aspect of this is it promotes public health, and it makes public health superior than consumerism, right? So the red dye number 3 has no health benefits. It's only done to make, these candies visually appealing for kids so that they can beg their parents to buy it for them. That's literally the only reason. There are other healthy alternatives like beet juice or paprika that can, result in, coloring that's a lot more healthy and has antioxidative, properties for them. So, the fact that this ban really, promotes or shows that health is more important than consumerism. I think that's a big deal, especially in America. But are we done yet? And what does this show for the future of healthcare? Well, there are plenty of other substances that should be looked at and should be banned potentially. Take a look at, potassium bromate. This is a substance or an additive that's present in flour, things like baking bread, donuts, pizza crusts, bagels even. And studies have shown that this can also cause kidney cancer and thyroid cancer in animals. So why hasn't the FDA banned this? The FDA hasn't even looked at this since 1973. It's been 50 years since the FDA has looked at potassium bromate. So is this FDA ban a heralding sign for other bans in the future? Who knows? Only time will tell. We have RFK that's going to be, coming in. Maybe he will take a look at all this stuff, but there are many substances that should really be looked at. And other countries have banned these substances. Even countries like, China, Canada, the European Union have banned potassium bromate. But why hasn't America looked into this in 50 years? And why hasn't America banned this? I think, and I really do believe the FDA could do a better job at looking at some of these food substances because some of them can potentially be harmful. Hope that was helpful in demystifying the FDA ban. Please subscribe to the MedEd page. And as always, please be kind to yourself and to those around you.